to manifest and actualize in their circle of influence the cadences of the light of eternity, to allow the light of eternity flow into their circle of influence and change the actual construct that they're living in. Because when eternity, when infinity hits a quotient, it breaks the construct and all is possible. And the angel within the human body has that ability when they're aligned in their soul. When the law of attraction is used for healing, it is effective to the degree that the individual imparts the light of eternity into their circle of influence and broadcasts it forward. But healing, if you get enough individuals, they can actually impart this resonance to the point where it reaches a crescendo and changes the complete dynamic of a situation. That's what transpires through prayer. But healing happens in a much more profound way when an individual truly wants to be healed. And the problem is, in many individuals that are not well, is that their maladies progressed because there's a part of them that doesn't want to be on this world. There's a part of them that's broadcasting with their angelic intention death and dying, hopelessness, need, wants, not wanting to be here, wanting to be somewhere else. And over time, to the degree that they're intimate and passionate about what they're broadcasting, over time, it takes a toll in the actual genetics of their body. And it's very difficult to use the law of attraction to heal an individual that doesn't want to be healed, that doesn't want to be here. Instead, the law of attraction should be used to recognize the individual's grandeur and grace and higher self, so that the individual will then witness their glory and magnitude and have a change of heart. I want to exist. I want to be. I want to learn. I want to be dynamic. And in that space, then it's easier to flow life resonances to an individual and impart those energies when they're in a co-creating, when they're co-creating actively instead of co-creating passively, when they're aligned with higher frequencies instead of being along with the ride with baser frequencies. Baser frequencies do not want the individual to thrive. They want the individual to be alive enough, but in a state of fear, in a state of hopelessness, or in a state of anger, rage, resentment, lacking. And the way they want to keep that individual in that frequency is by ensuring that the individual is in a state of challenge, especially physical challenge, because then the individual is constantly thinking about what's wrong. And so it continues to manifest as such. There is no hope for the individual because they're not free. They're callous already. So through the law of attraction, the law of measure for measure, we can impart the resonance of the individual's glory and freedom. And once the individual chooses that they want to be healed, not because they're afraid of dying, because if they're just afraid of dying, they're still resonating baser energies, but that they want to live, they have a song to impart, they have so much to learn and offer, then it is more potent for individuals to impart their frequency of life unto another.